Dear Aaron Jesus, I have prayed to you every night. Please bless me with Citadel shots. Ladies and gentlemen, we got people spamming the chat right now with those crazy new things. My record button is actually bound to good luck and fair seas, so I'll just be a nice guy like every game. Anyway, this is the Tier 1 Orlon. You guys have requested to see the new World of Warships Tier 1s, as well as the Tier 10s, obviously. Were the ones that most people seem to be excited about. So we are looking at the Orlon. It's a Tier 1 cruiser. There's no Tier 1 destroyer, so the beginning of the Russian destroyer line is actually going to be their Tier 1 cruiser, which is the Orlon. It's got 4 130mm main guns, and we've got a max firing range of about 11 kilometers, which is further than both the Erie and the Hashirate. So, but I'm not sure with the Chester. There are a few Chesters. There's actually some Tier 2, there's Samsons and Umakazes. Umakaze being one of my favorite destroyers until the Derpsky, or the Dersky, which is a destroyer I've just really fallen for. I really like it. But anyway, so looking across the board at the different values, it looks like that the Orlon has hit points of 9,100. Hashirate has 10,300. Erie's got 9,900. And I think the German cruisers got 9,000. So we're second to last, I guess you could say, relative to the other Tier 1s. We do have the best firing range at 11 kilometers. Let's zoom in real quick. 10.93 kilometers. And we've got really good anti-aircraft defense, but I guess all of the Tier 1s do, but you know, you don't really need it, honestly, because you rarely come across aircraft. Is this guy? That Samson's not moving, so we're seems to be down in a ship due to AFK. Chester and I, Canada, eh? Might be going down. Oh, we've been detected. Okay, Samson's sighted. Let's see how our HEs do against that Samson. I guess I have not been praying hard enough to earn Jesus there as we spliced them. And we want to stay outside of these guys' range. There we go, an incapacitation. And yeah, because if we have better range, that's what I'm going to have to use, especially against numerical superiority right here. Alright, let's start the turret rotation, see how good it is. Not too great, honestly. That poor Chester, if he continues to go that way, is going to be dead. This Samson, still AFK, so that's fantastic. All of his teammates are really happy about that. What do we got? Another Erie kind of flanking. So 2 Eries and a Chester. The Eries, man, they've got 152mm main guns. And there's 4 of them. So that's kind of scary. There we go. There's some nice hits on the Samson. And he's at 4.9 kilometers away, so I know that I won't have to deal with, what would you call it? Torpedoes. Fear the torpedoes. There we go. That guy should be dead. Perfect. Now let's aim at Chester. We're going half speed. He's starting to maneuver a bit. We've lost all of our ships. I need to book it out of here before I am the target of all of these ships. We want to start some fires. Get out of this Erie's range. Let's see. Max speed. We have a maximum speed of 25.3 knots. The Erie has 20.8, so we can definitely outrun this thing. Both of these guys. And outshoot them. So that is definitely the skills we have to use here. A little wiggle and a little waggle. Try to anticipate these incoming shells. Yeah, it's basically just, we gotta run. But yeah, so the Erie's max range, 9.6 kilometers. We can definitely outshoot them. Oh, and is that Samson going? Yeah, he dropped smoke just to make sure. You know, he wasn't sighted. And trying to shoot the Erie. Like this ship, I've noticed when it gets hit, it does not have very good armor. So you've really got to play its strengths, which are its range and its speed, or else you're going to have a bad time. Now we're going to switch over to this Umakaze as a target, since we've outran that one. Come on, let's land some hits. So close. There's no... Oh, yeah, he got hit. He must have gotten incapacitated. Alright, so we've got 2 friendly Umakazes heading back this way, it looks like. So if they screen me, I'll definitely go and engage those cruisers. I think we could win. But I'll kind of... I think I should be able to keep up with these destroyers due to my pretty high speed. Oh, and this poor little Chester. Only 2,500 hit points. That thing would be a ripe target to shoot at once we near this. So yeah, definitely good speed. We don't have good of a turning circle as the Hashidate or the Eri. We have 310. Eri is 300. Hashidate is 270. Pretty quick. We've got the quickest turn time though, so there's that. Is that guy hiding? Yeah, I'm gonna follow these guys. Try to shoot over. Here we go. This Eri. Detect where he's headed to. Try to hit him. Some long-range shots. Peel out a bit. Give me some hits. Yeah. Try to anticipate where he's going. Chikuma might be firing at me, I think. Lost sight. Ooh, we set a fire though. Alright, let's turn back in. We got a Chester firing at 8 kilometers. They're missing, fortunately for me, because when you do get hit, it hurts. None of those were hits. Ooh, incoming. Yeah, look at that. This thing is just like a paper airplane. Come on, give me a fire. Ah, got some hits. Maybe if we can focus this Eri down. Could get a few more kills, maybe, if we play smart. Umakaze definitely distracted him. Guy's dead to torpedoes. Oh, gosh. Nice. Alright, so there's the second one. We got a Chester that is limping away. Umakaze far over there. This guy's well within range, though. What, max range 11 kilometers? Detected. Alright, there he is. Let's see how the HE does. Oh gosh, please, RNGesus. RNGesus is like, no. No, Baron, no. Death. Beautiful.
We've destroyed an enemy cruiser.
Alright, so there's 4 ships left. There's the Umakaze getting chased down by a number of carriers. It looks like it might be up to me to reset this cab. Start this turret rotation. 3 kills, got the hat trick, 4 fires started. Alright, where's that rear turret? Rear turret is not ready yet. We'll slow down speed a bit. Unless that destroyer resets, man, we've got this. Honestly. So yeah, knowing how to play the ship, knowing its strengths, and using them, and exploiting, you know, those strengths on the enemy. But this Eri, man. Oh gosh, let's get that other gun ready. We need to fire fast. There's a fire. Missing. Alright, that's good. He's missing us. We're shelling him. Near consistent. Oh my gosh, see that? We gotta turn. Because he's just hitting us hard.
Problem solved, sir.
Alright, and hopefully that's it. But we can't. Alright, perfect.
Enemy cruiser sunk.
Now we gotta avoid this Chikuma ASAP, man. This is scary. I don't know if we're really... What would be my best bet? That is the question, right? I don't have any speed boosts or any abilities like that. Yeah, I guess it's just to run. If he edges that point, man, we are in some serious trouble. They're resetting us. He might be trying to hide. Nope. Okay. I think we're probably gonna die. Oh yeah, we're definitely gonna die. There's two of them. Well, I think my team should be able to survive if they can deal with that destroyer. So we're going down, 4 kills. Let's see, 60 hits. We just set a fire near the end there. 72 hits, 7 fires set. Looks like we pulled out the victory though.
Victory is in sight.
All right. Now, unfortunately, since these are preview ships, we don't get to see it. But 4 kills, man. It's definitely knowing how to play it. 72 hits, but only 27,000. The fires did okay. I'm sure there was a couple situations I probably should have used AP, but I did play a game before. In my AP rounds did nothing to the Erie. I don't know if they were overpens or lack of pens. I'm not really sure. We maybe should, yeah, actually at that range we should have used AP on that Chester. Yeah, so we probably should have used AP on that Chester near the end. But our sacrifice ended up, look at that, he took 12 hits. We probably could have done a little more damage. But I mean, hey, 4 kills ain't bad. Defend the base times 4. 7 fires set. 1,000 points here. This guy only had 583 with 4 kills. Well done to you, sir. But that, ladies and gentlemen, is the Orlon. Now we're going to move on to the Hermelin, the Tier 1 German cruiser, which is like a yacht. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, Baron here. We are going to be taking out the Tier 1, the new German Tier 1 cruiser, the Hermelin. This thing is like the yacht with guns. Now, I have noticed a few things about this. There's a few disadvantages of it, notably that it has the lowest hit points of any Tier 1 ship. Currently in the game, we've got 9,000. The new Tier 1 Russian Orlon has only 9,100, but Hashidate has 10,300, and Erie has 9,900. So you do have to account for that. It looks like a yacht, man, or like a really, really old school, like, I don't know, cruise ship or something silly like that. With, you know, these pretty nice guns and these cool looking turrets. But overall, I think that, oh yeah, and the other thing is it's the most easily detected at 8.6 kilometers. The Erie is secondly most easily detected from the surface at 8.3. And Hashidate has the best concealment, what, 7.7? But it does have, it's the second fastest after the new Orlon, the Tier 1 Russian cruiser. What do we have over here? Let's see if we can, I don't know how many are going to go over there. We're going to inspect it because we've got one guy headed over there. And I think I could help. Let's start rotating that rear turret. Keep note of, you know, the turret rotation time, get a feel for it. Alright, so destroyer's going that way. I'm not ready to mix it up with any DDs. This Erie's going backwards. But yeah, so I think the advantage though is it's got 128mm guns, but it's got, I think, pretty good accuracy. You know, or less shell spread maybe. Feel free to double check that. It's just kind of how I think it seems to play right now. So if this Erie supports me, yeah, he's turning in. And we've got this Erie kind of screening us. I think once this guy's detected, I should be able to put some nice shells into him. A little bump and grind right there. Lost 3 hit points, but that ain't matter none. But yeah, so overall, I think we've got better range than Erie and Hashidate. We've got 10.1 kilometers. Erie's 9.6, Hashidate 9.1. The Orlon, however, is 11. Where is this guy? We've got no one really in range to detect him. I just got detected, so this guy's within firing range. I'm fairly certain. Let's start the turret rotation. Because I want to use my range, honestly. I don't know what that guy is doing. Yeah, there we go. Incoming from this Erie, who's playing peekaboo. So that was a good idea for me to kind of pull back. That skill is incredibly valuable at low tiers, and especially as being a destroyerman. Knowing when you get detected. The enemy definitely moved in force that way, so should we counter them? Should I shoot them out or kind of flank them? That is the question. That guy's pulling away and just hanging back. So I think I kind of got to help out the team near Bravo. Plus it's a cap. So that's what we're going to be doing. But yeah, I'm really hoping to hit some citadels. Dear RNGesus, bless my shells. Let me be swift and accurate. Oh, that Chikuma. Nice big ship. Chester here. So 10.1 kilometers. We're getting pretty close to effective firing range. And he's turning. Maybe he'll go right into those. We have been detected. But look at the firing arc of these things. Ooh, 1369. Oh, here we go. This guy's not gonna move. He's moving now. Just starting. We gotta make sure not to get into range of anybody. And lay down the pain. Those are not penning. There's a nice pen. And then a couple of non-pens. Or at least a few. Our little Zerg ball here. There we go, there's some good hits. 1494, we will take it. Come on, give me one more. Nice. New target. This Erie over here. Oh, actually this Hashidate. At 7 kilometers, it's time to pull back, get some space in between us. Yeah, especially Hashidate's firing. The Erie with its 152s, man, that's what's kind of scary. Please, RNGesus, yeah. But the good thing is we got separation speed, but at 6.4 kilometers, he'll be able to fire at us for a pretty decent amount of time. Oh, there we go. There's the Citadel hit we were looking for. Fantastic, man. These AP rounds. Just love to hit Citadels. We're looking for another one. There's another Citadel, and this guy's dead now. Goodbye, Mr. Bond. What? Alright, fantastic. Now we gotta pick a new target. We've got torpedoes in the water. We're gonna be aiming for Citadels. This guy's... Is he zigzagging yet? He's dead now. If we hit him... Man. So what, we've got 3 Citadels already in 38 hits. Another Hashidate to shoot at. We're trying to stay at range. Oh, just look at those big hits, man. These AP rounds. I think for me, it's my favorite tier 1 cruiser. Ooh, some non-hits. Is he moving? Yeah, he is moving. It's hard to kind of get a feel. Give me a hit. 759. May want to switch to HE soon. There's a Citadel hit, see, but that's why we don't. Oh. Just chewing them up, man. But it looks like I'm the only one on my team getting the kills, honestly. Oh, did you see that little bounce? Dude, the Citadel kill, though. Oh my gosh. I think some guy's yelling at me in the chat. I don't know what's happening in the chat, but it's kind of funny. But man, so 5 Citadels, 48 hits. Now we just gotta finish off these other ships. Hopefully we get some decent hits. I don't know if AP's gonna be good, but we're gonna try it out. We gotta hit him first, though. Does look decent. No, RNGesus says no. He's so... that profile's so low.
The enemy is about to win.
Enemy's about to win. Let's see, who to shoot at. The Erie, maybe? We definitely just need... Goodness. I wonder if we can get another Citadel kill. Maybe a mag would be nice. Oh, no pens. Now we're gonna take the full onslaught here. Oh god. Oh god. The pain is real. We can't repel firepower of this magnitude, guys. Give me a mag. Give me one mag before we die. Or a Citadel at least. Come on! Oh my gosh. Anyway, so... Damn. Low to the waterline? Damn. We did the best we could. Got some kills, man. Our team was just massacred, truly. Oh my god. I was the only one on the team who got any kills. That explains the problem. How much damage did we do? 31,000 damage, 70 shots, 50 penetrations. There's probably a few instances where we could have used HE, but what I really wanted to show off was I played it in another game, and this thing was just hitting citadels, man. It was just like 5 citadels in 65 shots. Let's see. So out of 55 penetrations, 5 of those, so 1 in 11 was a citadel, and like honestly, I was firing randomly and at different angles and just sticking only to AP. We probably could have done a little better had we done HE as well. But to be perfectly honest, man, the Hermelin is Mr. Citadel. It is a lot of fun. We probably would have had a much better performance had our team been able to, you know, perform a little better. But it was a problem. It definitely was a problem because everyone just got massacred and didn't do enough damage to the enemy team. Let's see who did pretty good. Erie, yeah, Shidate. Let's see, where's their umakazes? The Samson got 2 kills. I'm actually surprised the umakaze didn't get any kills, just because it has so many good, so good torpedoes. But yeah, that goes to show you the Hermelin is pretty beastly. I mean, when you get those Citadel hits, though, it's all about the Citadels. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, so those were the new tier 1s, the Orlon and the Hermelin. I'm a big fan of the Hermelin. Honestly, it's my favorite. The Orlon feels very, very fragile, and the guns aren't nearly the best, but it is fast, and it does have long range, so it's easy to kind of abuse the range advantage and abuse the speed advantage to kind of like stay away and fire on the go as you're running away. The Hermelin, man, that thing's got a little bit better range than the Erie and Hashidate, but those AP rounds are what it's all about. Anyway, let me know which ships you want me to play next for both the Russian destroyers and the German cruisers. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching. Share the video with a friend. Make sure to follow me on Twitter at BaronVonGamez and on Twitch, twitch.tv/BaronVonGamez, because we're going to be streaming, guys. That's where I first showed off these new ships. Anyway, guys, I'll see you soon.